should always expect a knockout, you know? Don't ever not expect a knockout from Keith One Time Thurman.
How you doing, everyone? My name is Ryan and this is Ade, and welcome back to another edition of Boxtalk. It's the first fight, the main event of Al Heyman's big NBC deal.
Yep.
Everyone was slating Al Heyman beforehand.
Still am.
Everyone is saying all the best about Al Heyman.
Still are.
But guess what? You can't fault his card coming up.
No, to be fair, you can't.
You cannot fault it. On national TV in America, he has 3 marquee names on the card.
4. I'll give him. I'll say him because of the Matisse fight, which was the most people's fight of the year.
Yeah,
give him that.
The main event is a good one. We got Guerrero, Robert Guerrero, the Ghost, versus Keith One Time Thurman. Ade.
I love these nicknames.
Yeah.
One Time and the Ghost.
Yeah.
You gotta love those nicknames, isn't it? The Ghost. You know, see, before we get into it, Robert Guerrero is gonna be one of those boxers. Like, I'll be honest with you, 3-4 years ago, it was a pound for pounder for me.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Do you know what I mean? Pound for pound. He had that one defeat, which kind of like, you know, and he avenged it pretty easily. I think second round stoppage.
Yeah.
He avenged it. He's a guy that I feel sorry for, because here's a guy that literally, really right now should be a 135 pounder, maximum 140.
Yeah.
He's chased the money, almost like Broner. We'll talk about that in another video, where they've chased the money. He looks crap at the weight. I mean, in terms of cosmetically, in terms of the weight, and there's no abs. To me, if you come onto the scales and I don't see abs, that means you just ate yourself up to that weight. Basically, you've not had to cut weight too much, and he's having to slug it out when he was a fantastic boxer. Anyone go back and watch his 135 pound fighters? This guy was legit, and I was waiting to see him versus Marquez, and I thought that would have been the best 135 pound fight you could get. He's now having to go up and wait and slug it out, and it's unfortunate because he's probably going to lose this fight, and it doesn't mean he's not a better boxer than Thurman.
Okay, let's be fair to Guerrero right now.
Yeah.
He chased the money and won.
Oh yeah, lottery.
He got the Mayweather fight, yeah. That's what he wanted. Yeah. Given don't get his family situation with his wife and financial situations. I'm trying to say he done the right thing for his family. So I'll give him that credit.
100%.
But on the flip side, you're right. He's not 147 pounds.
No.
He should be 135 pounds.
Guerrero,
the Guerrero that was fighting previously was such a skillful boxer.
What's the conceders fight, people?
Since he's gone up to 147, I have not seen no skill.
I mean, I'm not talking. Almost similar to Bradley. When we keep going on about Bradley, I've seen nada.
He's winning these fights on grittiness, on toughness, on outworking, on aggression, stuff which is totally opposite to his natural style. Yeah,
and that's all good when you're fighting a guy that is similar size of you.
Yeah.
When you're fighting the 147s who probably walk around at 170, them coming down, they're already in the ring of waiting. They've outweighed you. And they've not outweighed you with fat, they've outweighed you with muscle.
Yeah.
And that's the problem he's having. He's going against guys, and the worst thing for this fight, he's going against a guy who's, I think, knockout ratio 90%.
A guy that could punch.
And a guy that is called One Time for a reason.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
The flip side to that coin's on is that One Time ain't seen no one like Guerrero before in his life.
Good point.
Regardless if he's slugging or not, this is a different level of slugger.
Good point. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. That's a very good point.
And if you look at the fights with Thurman, with Bundu, with his fight with
Julio Diaz?
Yeah, Diaz. Yeah. He can be buzzed. Yeah. Well, not buzzed. He can be hit. Yeah. He can be caught into a little trading match. Yeah. Which, in theory, is what Guerrero wants right now. Yeah. Yeah. Thurman wants to knock you out. The best way to get a knockout is to get good leverage on your shots and land clean. He's not going to get that if he fights the way he fought these previous fights. And especially Guerrero, who is now, I would say, is more adept at infighting than he was previously. It makes it a 50-50 match.
Oh, I actually agree, by the way. It's a 50-50 match. If anything, I'll say 50-50. I was going to say Guerrero's a slight favourite because of the level of opposition Guerrero has beat. In terms of beating Andre Berto, to me that was at the time a top 10 welterweight, and he beat him quite badly. Yeah, it went to points, but the beating was vicious. Do you know what I mean?
A great fight.
It was a great fight. The problem Thurman puts on himself, and every knockout artist puts on himself, is I've got to go in there to knock that guy out.
They rely on that one punch.
Yeah, and that's the problem. Maybe the Bundu fight might have helped him. Maybe going the 12 rounds and realising you ain't going to knock out Bundu, have to box him, maybe that might have helped. If we can see the Guerrero that fought Berto, and maybe a bit of the Guerrero from the 135, he's got a great chance. If we're going to see the Guerrero that fought in his last fight against Kamagai, awful performance. I don't know if it's because of a long layoff before the Floyd Mayweather fight, and maybe the hunger was gone, but when you see the Thurman that fought Berto and the guy at 135.
Another thing as well about his fight, they don't like each other.
I've seen a bit of back and forth.
Yeah, there's a little bit of back and forth. They don't seem to be really friendly with each other.
Yeah.
I like Thurman.
You do like Thurman?
I do like Thurman. And
there's a lot of question marks though still.
No, there is a lot of question marks. Because
you said he was the future of 147. I'm not convinced about that, by the way.
I like it, but besides his entertaining fighter, I like his style. I like his desire. I like his willingness to trade.
Yeah.
The other things that push you forward. Yeah. When you're developing your craft, you know what I'm saying, you need to go what's good for you.
Yeah.
And he's going what's good for him. He's a boxer puncher. You know what I'm trying to say? He's going out there to do what he wants to do. He's not trying to be someone else. He's not trying to be something different. He's going in to bang, to knock you out and do what he wants to do. Can he be technically sharper? Yes, he can. Can he be technically smarter? Yes, he can. But that's part of the game of developing. There's no fighter out there that started the game the way they are at the end. He has to go through that journey. And he's showing me right now certain things that, guess what? He's got the desire and the potential to be a world champion.
Yeah, no, look, I definitely think he's got the desire and the potential to be a world champion, which I guess in boxing nowadays doesn't say much because everyone seems to win a belt pretty easily.
No, I mean a world champion legitimate.
Oh, you mean
I mean legitimate. Whereas if there's 3 other champions, he'll be the champion. People say, yeah, that's the man to beat.
Yeah. One thing I will say is that they believe that as well.
Yeah.
I mean, for him to be the headline card on their first NBC show, where they're looking to get big viewers, they picked the big boy out of them. Do you know what I mean? I mean, a couple of years ago, this really should have been Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner was the guy that everyone thought was going to be the headliner, and it shows that Adrian Broner is the undercard of this. Says a lot.
And I said that before. Broner is the opposite to Thurman. Where Thurman is strictly boxing. Broner is hype. Likes to play around, do all these other things. Boxing is not his first focus. Thurman's first focus is boxing. Okay. That's the difference between someone like Broner and Thurman. It's the focus. I like the focus on Thurman.
All right. So we've got former world champion. A guy that you think's going to be world champion. Who wins?
Thurman.
How?
I have no doubt Thurman's going to win this fight.
Wow.
No doubt he's going to win.
Wow. Let's not forget. He's only been beaten by one person, and 2 people, and one of them he avenged, and everyone was Floyd Mayweather.
And he's a smaller guy. Yeah, he's the smaller guy in the ring. He's now fighting a legit big 147 that could box, that could punch. He's got the youth, he's got the aggression, he's got the desire. Something I'm not sure Guerrero has anymore. I am not sure he has it anymore, and that's why I'm going for Thurman. Don't know if it'll be knockouts or it'll be points, but Thurman will win this fight.
All right. I'm going the opposite way here. Yeah, I'm not going to bet you on anything. I'm still not convinced with Keith Thurman, and I'm not trying to put the guy down. Look, I mean, look, you only can beat what's put in front of you. Yeah. But the last 3 fights where the opposition's just got a bit better, not miles better, by the way, people, just a tad bit better. I think I've seen things in that make me think, yeah. Not I want to see a bit more. The last 3 guys he's fought, I wanted him to blow out every single one of them. Fair dues. Almost like the way Sean Porter blew out Paulie Malignaggi and everyone was like, oh my god, what's going on here? I've not seen that. Guerrero's been in there with a better boxer in terms of Floyd Mayweather. A harder puncher in terms of Berto, I don't think so, but he's been in there with a guy that can rough up. So in terms of 147 opposition, Floyd Mayweather, Berto, he's been in with guys that I think at the time were levels above what Thurman is right now. So he's been in there, he beat Berto, and he tried with Floyd Mayweather. I expect Guerrero to be able to completely outbox Thurman, by the way. Completely outbox him and get a points decision.
Guerrero has the potential to outbox him. Yeah.
But he's going to go and slow it out.
He doesn't. He doesn't have the style no more or the conditioning no more. Yeah. I mean, look at the way Guerrero when he's fighting, you think he'll get knockouts because he's trading so much and putting so much into it, but he doesn't have the natural strength to handle these guys, and that's the problem. When the fight gets thick, he's going to be the smaller guy and the weaker guy. But as much as, and we're going to wrap up people here, but as much as he don't have the strength, I look at who I would consider the strongest 147, and we've always said it, Berto's a big guy. Yeah. And he was able to handle Berto's strength. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? That's the only kind of things I'm going on. Yeah. Berto, I know Berto had the Victor Ortiz loss, but still Berto was considered, Berto like Thurman was considered the future of the 147 division. Yeah, Berto was feeling the future, but he was really fed cream puffs. Like Thurman? Nah, Thurman's been fed better than that. Bundu? He's been fed better. Bundu? Diaz? Bro, don't sleep on Bundu, bro. I'm not sleeping on Bundu, but you're gonna say Bundu and Diaz are better than Kala's at the time? No. That was when Berto was at the top, not when he was on his way up. That's when he was on his way up.
I just look at Bundy
And let's remember,
Julio Diaz.
we both had Collazo beating Belho.
Yeah, we were close fight, but
No, there you go.
that's not on camera. That's not on camera, so there's no proof. It was a close fight.
I know the truth.
All right, guys, look, see, we do disagree. He thinks Thurman, understandably so, I'm going for the risk here. I think Guerrero could outbox this guy. I think Guerrero might have that one last run at the title. And let's be honest, the titles are available. They look at people like Kell Brook, no disrespect, and they think the opportunity is
there. Let's be honest. Floyd's going to retire shortly.
Yep.
Packer's going to retire shortly.
Yep.
There's going to be 2 vacant titles shortly, within the next 18 months.
There you go. So we're going to have guys probably all around the same level, because no one really has established himself as number 3.
Yeah.
All fighting. Who's going to win? He thinks Guerrero, Thurman, like I said, I think Guerrero. Leave your comments below. Tell us who you think is going to win. Email us your points as well.
At boxtalk@hotmail.co.uk, on Instagram at boxtalk_1, and on Twitter at boxtalkuk.
There you go, guys, and don't forget to subscribe as well, and thanks for watching this.